The hardest part in the mockup is behind us. The next stage is the friends container, which lists friends' requests and potential friend suggestions. The friends container is a simple UI and simple class. We have a few UI IDs within this class that I'll cover soon when I get to the CSS related changes. Let's look at the code. We extend container instead of infinite container, as we don't need it in this case. Technically, I could have gone with an infinite approach, but I wanted to keep things simple. The container arranges elements vertically using box layout. Since this isn't a form, it's not scrollable by default, so we need to enable scrollability because the parent form isn't scrollable. Add pull to refresh removes the elements and recreates the UI. Init fills up the container. It's invoked when the class is created or refreshed. The avatar in the side of the friend appears as an 18mm image. We use a blank image as the placeholder for the URL image, so the avatar will download dynamically to the local cache. If we have friend suggestions, we loop over friend requests and add them with the avatar for each one. Notice we used the URL image create cached image API to fetch the avatar URL instead of get avatar. Facebook used square images here, so it made sense to use something else for this functionality. We do the same for the friend suggestion list under a different title. Next, we have the friend request entry method. We create the button labels based on the type of request. We place the name above the buttons using a box layout on the y-axis, then place the two buttons within a grid layout, giving them the same size. The avatar is placed in the west since its size is constant. We place the content in the center, which gives it space to grow. The titles above the listing are created in the init method with this code block. This handles the red circle with the number next to the title. In order to complete this, we need a few CSS changes. The subtitle is just a gray, slightly larger font. The red circle has padding that is large enough to make it visible. The size is close enough, so it will align reasonably with the friend subtitle. Friend name looks smaller than friend subtitle, but it's really because friend subtitle is written in uppercase. The confirm button is a standard button with rounded corners and a specific background. The delete button removes the background and adds a pixel-wide border around it. With that, the friend suggestion UI should work and run as expected.